My name is Emily. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be going over all the supplies I use to make my bookmarks and to start out making keychains and just like all my storage stuff for how I keep my thread and everything and where I keep my bookmarks and everything. I'm going to show you everything. We're going to do it at a tabletop view. So we're going to jump right into that now. Okay, I'm popping in because I know I said I was going to do the tabletop view, but there's a couple things that I really can't do that for. So I wanted to show them to you now. The first being this bin. This is where I keep all my completed projects and my currently working on things for a video right now. So they're in little sandwich baggies with all the stuff I need. So that's essentially what I use. This is just a bin I got from Walmart and it works perfectly for now until I make more and there's not enough room. So this is the first storage item I wanted to show you. Next, I wanted to show you this. I think I got this from Target like years ago. I could be wrong. It could be from like Home Goods. I don't remember. But essentially, I have all these sandwich bags and stuff filled with patterns that are on my to-do list. They have already been sorted with color and most of them have already cut canvases and everything. They're in here just waiting for a time when I get a second to make something else. But I think that's going to be a lot shorter now since I'm going to be doing videos for videos. But maybe I will do a video making all the patterns in my little to-do basket, but we will see. And finally, the last thing I need to show you sitting up like this are these bins. I think they're mostly for like photos or whatever that you can get from Michael's. I got this one and the other one from Michael's. They were both on sale, so I picked them up. Honestly, I feel like I need to get a third one because these ones are about to be bursting and some of them I don't have enough room in them, but I will show you tabletop views of the insides of these. I just wanted to show you these big things right now because this is not going to fit under the way I have my things set up from my desk. So I have that one and I have this one. This one has my scissors in it, as you can see, but this one has my DMC thread and the other one has like any other kind of thread. So I keep them separate because I find that I really enjoy the DMC thread a lot more than I do any other thread. So that's why I keep them separate. I do use other threads, but DMC has so far been my favorite. Okay, so I apologize if the camera moves at all. I really can't help it. So we're just gonna go in. I'm gonna show you all of these little things I have. This one is my DMC thread one. This one just holds all my whites and off-whites and black. Next, I have this one. This one holds all my different variations of gray. Gray is very hard to find in any other color or any other like brand I found. So I'm really happy that I kind of stocked up last time I went to like Hobby Lobby or Michael's. Next, I have all my like ecru's and like just these kind of like flesh skin color, whatever. So I have all those. Oh, I do want to mention that before I used to keep all of my things on bobbins, but when I decided that that was just gonna be too much of a hassle, not to mention it leaves like little kinks in it whenever you unroll it, I decided to leave it like this, and I'm so happy I got these. Next, I have all my browns. Again, I have a variety. I try to have a variety. I do need to stock up, I think, on some different lighter colors and maybe a couple more darker ones. So I have blues. Again, I am kind of running low on some darker ones, so gotta stock up on some of these. Next, I have these like teal-ish colors between like the greens and the blues, so this one kind of goes between those ones. I have my greens. I have all kinds of greens. I recently picked up a bunch of like lighter greens because I only really had like these kind of greens and then darker ones, so I needed to pick up light ones and I did. Next, I have yellow. I need to pick up some yellow. I need to pick up lighter yellow and a couple like of these ones, so that's on my list of things I need to get. Next, I have oranges. This one, I don't know if I want to keep this one in here, but I needed to get light oranges and I did get some, but I feel like I need more. Just a variety of oranges. Next, I have these peach colored ones. There's just a bunch of different ones. I found that I had a lot of peach colors, so I decided to have their own little bin for it. Then Then I have red, and let me tell you, red was so hard to find this Christmas, and while I understand because red, green, you know, Christmas colors, but holy crap, they were nowhere. I actually found a whole bunch of it at Walmart, so I was so thankful that I was able to find red, even though I didn't really make too many Christmassy patterns this year, but here's to this coming year, I guess. Next, I have pink. I have all kinds of pinks. I find that I need to restock some of these as well. Some of these are just like almost out, and I've used quite a bit of pink recently, so I need to fill this one up again. Then I have purple. I have so many different purples, although I need to restock some of my really dark purples. I do have some, but there are some that I really needed recently and I just don't have them, so unfortunately that happens a lot sometimes. So these next two are just overflow of these spools that didn't fit into the other things. I have lots of blues. I used to have the purples and pinkies in here too, and I used to have some browns in here also. So I've been slowly adding them to the other bins with their colors, and yeah, so this is kind of what I have left. When I have some of these things left over, I just throw them in here because I don't want to use them anymore, but I don't want to get rid of them because I might want to save them if I am going somewhere, so who knows. But yes, that's what I have in these two. And in the final one, I have recently gotten this like DMC whatever this is, the sparkly thread, and I got two of the blacks. That was all that was there at the time, and I just wanted to try the blacks first before I got any, because as you can see, like, they do not stay together very good, and I haven't used them yet, but this bin will essentially be for these sparkly DMC threads if I like them. So in this first bin with my DMC threads, I do keep these Singer, I don't know if you can tell, but it says Singer scissors. I only use them for cutting my plastic canvas. And then I have this little sandwich bag, which I just keep a plain Sharpie in it to count up in like the right dimensions for my plastic canvas. And I also use these Artiste embroidery needles. There's 3 that come in a pack, and it is size 20. I don't know if you can tell. I got them for $1.69, so pretty cheap, and I usually just use one at a time, but I have extras if I need them. And then I just keep like random plastic canvas and some of these that I use up in here. In my other one, it's pretty much the same. I just keep all my blacks in one. There's not really many grays that I've found. I've only come across 2, so I do keep my 2 grays in here with my whites. I have so many different brands. I mostly have Coats and Clark in black and white. Then I have J&P Coats in a bunch of colors. I have Loops and Threads. I have Iris. These are just consisting of all of those brands. I have, again, these like flesh colored colors. And here's all my browns. There's not a whole lot of variation with some of these, so that's why I like DMC, because they have like the best options for like multiple different colors in like a color family. Here's my blues. These ones are really stuffed too, so I definitely have more of these than my DMC, which is cheaper, but I still prefer DMC. I have all these like teal colors, and then greens. There's not a whole lot of like lighter greens with these. Oh, and I do have some of these like ombre things that I got in a packaging of this, just not that many. Here's my yellows, tons of yellows, all my oranges, my peachy colors, my reds and like burgundies, all my pinks, which there aren't that many different lighter ones. I feel like some of them, like, here's a better visual of those. I have tons of purple colors, and then I do have an abundance of black and white that did not fit in the black and white containers. And then I also have tons of purple. So those are the 3 colors that I have so much of in the off brands that I use. In this one, I have tons of like neon threads from J&P Coats. And then I also keep my DMC diamond gold thread and this like silver for when I do embroidery sometimes. And then this is pretty much where I keep those other, see those other green ones that are like the ombre things, they should be in here, but I don't know why. And then I have like this corded thread that I don't use at all, that I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to use it, so that kind of just sits in here. You can see I have a ton of it. It was accidental, honestly. Moving on, I wanted to show you this container. So essentially, I have yet to make any pins or keychains. I'm recently trying to do that. Hopefully you'll see in my next video. But I did order a whole bunch of these off Amazon, and they come just like this, and they came with these jump rings, so I'm just kind of keeping those separate. But this came with like 150 of these, so I'm really happy with the quality of them. I have some extra jump rings and these key rings. And then I got like 100 or so of these, like I think they're butterfly pins, but you just stick them in the back and put it on, and there you go. These 2 I got from Amazon. These ones I got from the store. As you can see, these ones are like, it's hard to see. These ones sit up higher than the others, so I'm not like a big fan of that yet. But essentially I'd like to get more of these and more of these eventually, but I want to try them out first and see how they work. So I just keep these in one of my old like embroidery thread things where the spools usually go. I figured I don't want to waste this, and it was like perfect for keeping them divided up into little things, so I have this one. Next, I do keep like an abundance of this plastic canvas. It comes pretty big. This one I got from Hobby Lobby, I think, and I got it for 99 cents. You can find them for $1 something, or you know, about, I want to say like $1.99 and less for these. It says 10 mesh. The other ones I get, they don't have any size on it. It says 10 5/8 inches by 13 5/8 inches. And I just cut this in the length I need, and I need to stock up on more of these, but for right now I think I have like a good 6 or 7 of these, so it should keep me going for a while, because I can get like tons of things out of just one of these. So I definitely like these, and they're really flexible, like they're very durable. Except if you pull too hard, like if you're doing a cross stitch and you pull too hard, depending on how hard you're pulling, it can definitely rip through them, but it does not happen very often, and it's usually when I'm angry because I have a knot and I'm trying to just pull it through, and then it just can break. Unfortunately, it does happen, but that's to be expected with anything like that. Next, I want to talk about a couple of yarns I have. So I just have this Mainstays anti-pill acrylic yarn in black and white. So I got these because I wanted to try a couple different sizes of yarn to do on the outsides of my like keychains. I haven't done it yet, but this size is, I think, might be a little too big, so I did get this smaller peaches and cream original yarn, and this is a size 4, and these are, it says size 4, but like one's fluffier than the other, so I think these ones might work better. I just got the 2 colors because these are pretty much universal colors, but essentially I just wanted to go around the outside of the plastic canvas that is the edges, just to kind of round them up and make them nicer and neater looking. So I haven't done it yet, but I'm planning to, so I guess we'll both find out eventually whenever that comes. But I do have these in my stock of stuff. And to use the yarn, I did get these plastic canvas needles because I needed bigger holes to thread the yarn through, so I did get some of these. I just got them from Walmart. Next, I picked up some Mod Podge. This is the gloss one, and I got this specifically because I'd like to try to make some magnets and maybe use on some of the keychains to make them more durable. So I saw someone, I can't remember who, on Instagram, but they do this with their like earrings and stuff, and I thought that that was such a good way to like make them more durable. So in her comments, she did say what she used. She said she uses Mod Podge glossy, and then she uses, I think she uses super clear acrylic sealer, but I just got this Mod Podge version. So what she does is she'll use this, and then when that's dry, she'll use this over it to give it a nice shine. So I really want to try that, so I got both of these to try. And then, like I said, I do want to make magnets, but I don't have any magnets yet. I want to get some really strong ones, so if you have any recommendations, please let me know, because I want some really strong magnets that can potentially be magnetized like through like felt or something. So let me know in the comments. But finally, the last thing I have to talk about that I do use is this journal. My mom made these stickers with her Cricut. I just stole a bunch of them. Here's some Christmas ones she recently made, but this is an Exceed journal. I get it from Walmart. It's just not cheap, but it's just easily more attainable than some. So what I just have like sticky notes that I keep up here, but essentially what I did was I printed off, after I sized them, a bunch of patterns, and I write the pattern numbers up here, and I just tape them in or use a glue tape runner thing. Just all the ones that I've had on my to-do list, because I had like 2,000 something and I've been trying to get it down. I got it down to like 1,000 something, but I am still printing and I find new ones every day. So there's just tons. Like, this book has 240 pages and I think I have like 140 something. So yeah, I have tons in here that I use. I do sometimes have to go back to Bracelet book, type in the patterns, and find like the dimensions, because no one wants to count all that a million times. So I wish I would have put like the dimensions for these, but it's whatever at this point. But I do have them because sometimes, like with this one, they get taken off, and you can find this one on the girls' Instagram, I guess, but that's all that's left of it. And I do have these bigger ones that are like tapestries, and yeah, so I really don't do the friendship bracelets because honestly, kudos to everyone who can do them really nicely. I can't, and it drives me nuts. And I'm just like, I love all these patterns, so I found a different way of making things with these patterns, and I'm really happy. I do want to try the Ada fabric because I do have some of that that is under my bed in a storage container that I'm not getting out right now. But I do have some of that for like some of these bigger ones that are kind of like too big to fit on my plastic canvas because there's too many, like the dimensions are too big, or for ones that maybe I want to put in like a frame or something. So I have like these tiny frames that you can get from like Walmart, or you can get them from Michael's. That's where I got them, and put like cute little things in it, like a plant or something. But I have a bunch of space here that still needs filled up. I just have so many patterns and I just love this little book. Like, I have this like Sanrio page that I'm really happy with, and I don't know, I love that I put this together, and I can't wait to like do all these patterns. So I end on like 147, and I only have like this little bit left, just under 100 pages. It's huge, and there's so many patterns, and I just am so happy to be like collecting them all. So that was everything that I have for the bookmarks and potentially keychains and wall hangings that I make. So I'm hoping that you enjoyed this video, and we'll just jump right into the outro. So that is everything for this video. I hope you were inspired to pick up some kind of craft that you are into and use your hands and use your mind and be creative. I hope you liked this video. Like it down below if you did. Comment letting me know what kind of supplies you use and what kind of storage you guys also utilize to keep all your stuff neat and together and whatnot. And do you color code your yarns like I do? And subscribe if you want to. I'd greatly appreciate it. And until next time, I will see you guys again soon. Bye.